Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to today's stream. I would have streamed maybe a few minutes earlier, but yeah, I was having technical difficulties with my stream, so you know how that goes. Always gotta love having technical difficulties. You know, just be trying to stream and get some stuff done, but it's like, nope, we got different plans. What's this? What does this mean? Quick race. Against Gran Turismo, a racing AI agent developed in collaboration between Sony AI and I don't know what that is, but okay. Let's race there in the sunset. Prize, beginner level. Wait. Can I not change my car? With is equipped with dirt tires and therefore it cannot. Oh, well then let's just. Why can I not? Did it have it before where you could just hover over the car and then just? Oh, wait a second. Okay, change car. Performance points. Alright. I don't know what GT Sophie is, but let's see what it's all about. So they're like AIs that's like... I'm confused. So it's like AIs that like you can like they'll learn from you or something, or is it like? Cause that's crazy. I don't want to. Dang, my fault. Hold on for a second. Turn my fan on. It's getting a little warm. AI technology, like this form of AI technology though in the video game, that's kind of crazy. So pretty much they just drive like how they drive in Forza. They just drive out in front of you. Oh, okay. Makes sense. So Forza already kind of had AI technology in it. You sit down and think about it. That was close. That was close. So is it like actual AI or is it... I'm confused by that. Like it make it like I don't know. It just I'm trying to figure it out. Wait, I want to change cars though. We'll pitch you against Gran Turismo, Sophie, GTA, a racing AI agent developed. So it is like actual AI, but it's just between Sony AI, Digital Inks, and Sony Interactive Entertainment. GT Selfie is intended to offer a thrilling motorsports experience to Gran Turismo players of all abilities. Certain cars are not compatible with the GT Selfie. Huh. Okay. Yes, man. I don't remember adding dirt tires to that car. Alright, Bro, when did I add all these different dirt tires to these cars, man? Dang. Did I buy a Tesla? Where's my Tesla at? I'm for certain I bought a Tesla. Maybe I didn't buy a Tesla. Oh, they did say like certain cars won't be available to it, so probably because since it is a newer car, which makes sense. Um, no, I'm about to because I want to use the car I want to use. I'm gonna go to the garage or tuning shop. Can I not just hold on? I feel like they didn't change some things with this game. Unless I'm just... It's been that long since I played it, but... That's crazy though that like they add an AI, but like AI technology that's like I guess it's supposed to be learning from you. They got me going up against Bugatti. That's not fair. They don't mind driving out in front of you though. It's like, dang man, what kind of AI is this? It's like, bruh, is you serious? Like, I'm trying to be respectful because it's like, you know, it's a new form of technology, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I'm about to start ramming people. It's like, dang, bruh, move out the way. It's like, it ain't even designed for you to win. Because it's like, you sitting there be trying to pass up people. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that at all. Ain't nobody out here buying games to be out here losing. Now, you guys gotta come out with updates. It's like, it's stuff like that to me that don't make no sense. Out here thinking people paying $70-something to lose in the video game. Come on now, make it make sense. There's that one track where it's like a long highway. There we go. Kind of under. Oh, okay. I swear, man, I ain't fooling with this no more, because that's just, to me, it's just silly. Like, you could clearly be holding on to the brakes. I don't play a racing game where I know the brakes work properly. I ain't sitting there squeezing the life out of a controller just to see if they work or not, so I ain't even gonna fool with that. That's why it's one of those games where it's like you have to have like the mental state of playing Gran Turismo, because if you don't, then yeah, it ain't even gonna feel authentic. It's just gonna be one of those things where it's like you sit there and you be wondering, why am I playing this game? See what games they got on the Xbox Game Pass. I wish they add that Top Spin game to the Xbox Game Pass rather than having it where you gotta pay for it. Why they just send me back to the main menu? Yeah, that's kind of weird. And I think it's like, yeah, it's 2K that's behind it. Of course, 2K ain't gonna do no stuff like that. They're all like, oh, we're gonna make as much money as we possibly can off of this game. Do I? Alright. So that's what I be looking for. I'll be going through the Xbox Game Pass, but then they just send you, like, they don't even have that thing there no more. My thing is, like, if they could add AI technology into Gran Turismo, they could definitely add some more races to this game. Rather than, like, oh, let's just have it where they doing, like, little, like, seasonal races.
The recently updated asphalt here at Silverstone is designed to resist extreme...
People, they could say whatever they want to say about Forza. I'm like, I'll play Forza any day of the week. At least when I play Forza, I feel accomplished when I play this game. Gran Turismo, it's like you really, it's almost as if like it's like an actor auditioning for a role, and then they get it, and then they gotta like get in the character and stuff. That's what you have to do when you're playing Gran Turismo. Like, you gotta get in character when playing that game. You can't just play that game and have fun. Like, no, you actually gotta become a professional racer. And I'm like, fam, I'm just trying to play a video. Oh, I forgot. It's not a video game. It's a simulation. I'm like, man, release it on the simulation console. Don't release it on a console where the majority of the stuff that gets released on the console is a video game. Everybody trying to be a simulation. If that's the case, I'll just go out and become a professional racer. Like, man, it's like, you gotta remember, it's like there are people that just want to play the video game part of the game. I ain't trying to sit here and, like, if I want to do some professional racing stuff, I'm like, bro, there is probably places and resources and all these other different things that I can get into to do that. But I'm like, fam, if I could just sit down, just play a video game and just have fun, that's all that I ask for. It's like, no, you gotta do all this extra stuff with games. I'm like, man, I get tired of that. It's funny how, like, the games that don't have simulation in it, but it says it's a simulation, be the main games where I'm like, you don't capture anything authentic from the actual real life stuff. And then it'll be the things that that do have like simulation, like Supermarket Simulator or Farm Simulator, all these other different things. Like, they make sure of it that it's like, hey, you gonna have fun when playing our game, even though it's supposed to be a simulation and stuff, but we still gonna make it where it's fun. It's like, there's just people that don't understand that. I'm like, dang, bro, it's like everybody, like, have that option there to where it's like, you know, making an authentic racing game. But for the regular people, man, it's a video game, bro. It ain't gotta be all this extra stuff. Having capture card issues, games want to be weird. I'm like, man, I get tired of that stuff. So you shouldn't be getting a headache from playing a video game. If I gotta start uninstalling games, I'm like, then so be it. But I'm not trying to sit here and be getting headaches and stressing myself out playing a video game. That shouldn't have the thing. And I know there would be people out there who want to comment talking about, oh, it's all about skills, all about this and that. And I'm like, look, bro, I've been playing racing games my whole life, from arcade racing games to other simulations to all these other different types of racing games that exist. I'm like, I'm telling you, stress should not come with a video game. I don't care what they got tied to it, whether it's a simulation or not, but stress should not come with a video game. So it's like people gonna have to start changing up their games. But I get sick and tired of that stuff, man. It's like when I play, like I can play any other racing game, right? Like this game for an example, or any other racing game. And the thing is this, like, they'll make it look realistic, but and I feel like even when driving cars in real life, I'm saying, like, my thing is this, if I'm gonna be setting myself up for a race, I'll make sure of it that the car is equipped for the race. Auto equip it, something. But it's like from that to having it where it's like you trying to pass up cars, they want to drive out in front of you. I mean, Forza, they do that same exact thing, but at least you can pass the cars up. But it seems like I start gaining speed, then that car start gaining speed. I slow down or try to get around, and they want to do some extra stuff that comes along with the race. I'm like, bro, I'm saying people don't be buying $60, $70 games to be out here losing. I'm saying if you can get a game that's cheaper than that and it'll be fun, then I'm saying why can't a $60, $70 game do the same exact thing? But I guarantee, and I promise you, ask anybody out there, it's like, do you buy a $70 game to lose? And I know if they're going to probably be that one person go like, oh, that's what comes with the video. Nah. I ain't out here spending those $60, $70 on no game to lose. That's the case, I'm all like, bro, games need to be free. If they're going to be based off of skill, it's like, okay, then have it where it's like, it ain't going to be no $70, a cheaper price or something, but I'm saying, like, it's just some things with games, I'm all like, bro, that just don't make no sense. Off my car! Dang! No, because this... I get sick and tired of these cars driving out in front of people. Next time I play Gran Turismo, it's gonna be the same energy. I'm gonna start ramming cars, knocking them off the road, cheating, all that stuff, because I get sick and tired of that. It's like, you see a whole car driving on the side of you, so move out the way. I don't care what kind of AI technology exists, but it's like these cars gonna have to start moving out the way. I'm playing something else. I can't. No, I'm not. I ain't playing no more racing games after this. I ain't playing the old Forzas, new Forzas. No, I'm playing something else because racing games gonna mess around and stress me out. Should have just went and just got the premium membership for the PlayStation Plus and played the demo of that new tennis game. I was actually trying to look for that game today so I could get it on disc. So it's like, okay, if I don't like it, at least, you know, I ain't gonna be stuck with the game. But it's like, at the same time, I'm not trying to spend money. At least, like, if I get the game on disc, and then it's like, oh, okay, I could just, you know, get some of my money back. But it's like, if I get this premium membership, like, yeah, there's some other games on the PlayStation Plus Premium that I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just play that instead. And then if I buy the game, then it's like I know I'm going to have to delete some games. And if I buy the game on here, I'm not trying to have it where it's like, oh, I keep it. Or it's like I ain't played it beyond that 2-hour mark. And now it's like I'm not even enjoying myself. So I'm like, it's just... Games need to be free, though. Like, it's like, especially from untrusting companies, like, because I know 2K is behind this tennis game, and I don't really trust them when it comes to games. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, games need to be free, man. Games really need to, or they need to have it where it's like you can play the game for 2 weeks. Like, that's honestly how they should do video games. Have it where you can play the game for 2 weeks free, and then at some point in time, yeah, you do have to end up paying for it, like if you're still playing it and stuff. And then but I feel like companies that try to do some old shady crap where it's like, okay, well then let's just work on it for the 2 weeks, and then afterwards just not do nothing. But I'm like, I'm saying there should be like a higher up that really gets on these companies when they're coming out with video games. If they're coming out with a game that's crap, they should really get on them about that. And they're like, okay, if your guys' game is crap and you don't be doing nothing to fix it, then people are entitled to their to get their money back. It don't matter how long it's been. And it's like then people want tripping about it. It's like, oh, I don't like that people get their money back for our games. I'm like, well, the game was good. People wouldn't have to get their money back. I could see it. Yeah. Games are on some old dumb stuff today. It's like, man, I just play Super Mario. Yeah, I play a game where it's like my brain can be at peace. Oh my god, it's like games be wanting to get me to that point where it's like I'm out here ending up in one of those rage compilations, breaking stuff. It's like every time just trying to play a game and have fun, it's like always something dumb. Forza, they want to have it where your car be driving out or cars be driving out in front of you. Gran Turismo, they're all like, oh, whoever is playing this game, they're trying to become a professional racer. So let's just make the game as difficult as possible. I'm gonna start like asking developers. I'm like, when you guys be making a game, like, is the like reason for making it is to just make people upset? Like, you're not even making the game so people can have fun and regardless. Because I feel like some games, it's like you gotta play the game with friends. And I'm like, fam, I'm pretty sure not all of my friends is gonna be jumping out buying the latest Gran Turismo or any other type of game. So it's like, is the reason for you to come out with a game is just to upset people? Because if that's the case, then it's like, bro, don't even come out with games no more. But it's like, I'm not trying to, every time when I play a game, I always get mad. And it's like, stuff like that is annoying. It's like, I can't even play this game, and it's like, oh, out here feeling a certain way. It's just, man, it's stuff like that. It's kind of annoying, where it's like, bro, what's the idea of releasing a game if the game ain't gonna be good? Or if it's just gonna cause people to get upset? Out here gotta play games. So it's like, oh, just like games, guys, it gotta be played with people. Can't play the game by yourself because it ain't gonna be as fun, and you most likely gonna get upset. Yeah, because that's what everybody their intentions are when they go out and buy a game. It's like some people that's like, you look, bro, if you don't know what to do when it comes to video game development, then it's like, don't get into it. Please don't get into it. Just save people the time and trouble, and it's like, just and their money. But yeah, just don't get into video game development if you don't know what you're doing. Or if it's going to be on some silly stuff where it's all like, oh, every time you play this game, you're going to get upset. Because I know when I try to play a game and be having fun, I'm trying to play a game and have fun. But I'm not trying to have it where it's like every time when I play a game, I get upset. How is that fun? It's like, dang, it's like at times you don't be wanting to play a video game because it's like, oh, well, I already know it's going to be with this type of game. Yeah, I think after this, I'm going to just go ahead and call it with this stream. I'm like, games done stress me out to the point where I'm like, I don't want to play. It's like, at least if I play this game, I at least want to be happy when playing it. Like, I could say with this game, it's like, you know, it's one game where I'm like, hey, I can, whoever the developers are, I can appreciate your service when it comes to the video game development. But other people, man, it's like, you just hang it up. Just honestly hang it up. If you don't know what you're doing, just leave it alone, bruh. I know people are going to be like, oh, you're overly critical of video games. Yeah, you out here spending $60, $70 for them. Of course I'm going to be critical on it. Wish I can say something where it just, like, ends the whole video game existence. But I'm like, man, I get sick and tired of out here buying games at $70 and the game ain't even good. At least with Forza, I'm like, I ain't had to pay for that. So I'm like, that game, that game is just naturally weird. I'm like, other games to me, it's just, that don't even make no sense. I'm like, man, I'm about to just, at this point, I'm like, there's just gonna be a lot of games just getting cut off. So I'm like, you guys, y'all can't get that stuff together and your game's been out for how long? Then yeah, you guys don't need people playing your game. Even if it is on stuff where it's like, oh, our game is fully intact and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nah, bro. It's like a person that's been playing video games for years and it's like, and they struggling on the game. That's something where it's like, you know, if I didn't play it every other... Thing is this. I could play so many different games out there, right? And have no problems with it, enjoy it, all this other stuff. But it's like, then there's always that one game where it's like, okay, what was the thought process when developing this game? Like, what was the main objective? What was the goal? What was the idea? But it's like, if my thing is this, if a person where it's like, it don't take too much to impress me when it comes to a video game. Like, you could just come out with some of the most dumbest things possible. I'm gonna be interested. But it's like, when a game is supposed to be simple. Well, no, when the game, there's games out there where it's like, okay, it's simple, cool, blah, blah, blah. But then there's other games where it's like, it's just mad difficult. And I'm like, why do that? You know, why it's like, there's just, it's simple people out here that's just trying to play the game. Why do some stuff to it that nobody didn't ask for? That's, I'm like, it's stuff like that where it's just, I don't know how I'm supposed to find a game fun if it's like, it's just, if the case is where you do gotta simplify it, just do that. But it's like, I ain't asking for much. I'm just asking, it's like, okay, if I'm paying $70 for a game, it's like, bruh, I should be able to play that game however I want to play it. But it just seems like nowadays it's like, oh, you paying $70 for our game. You're not paying $70 for your game. So you're paying $70 for our game. And I'm like, bro, I spent $70 for a game, and it's like, nah, bro, that game's mine. I just want to play however I want to play it, do whatever I want to do with it, enjoy it. It's just some games I'm like, man, I don't know how you guys manage. Oh my god. I know it's gonna be at a point in time where I go get all famous and stuff with my content, and all these game developers is gonna see my videos and streams, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you talked about our game. We don't ever want to work with you again." I'm like, "Trust me, bruh. I never asked." It's like I never asked. And when that time does come, and they're all like, "Oh, do I regret any of the things that I said?" It's either gonna be a situation where I'm still saying the same stuff, or I'm not playing video games in the future. Now I'm doing something else on stream. Cause I don't regret none of the things that I said. It's like they ain't regret taking my $60. They spent it, did whatever they wanted to do with it. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with the game that I don't even enjoy. So how am I supposed to react to that? Like, woman, you came up here first. It's like, it's crazy how there's like AAA titles. They put all this money and resource into these games. But you got a game where you're just being a cashier, ringing up tuna, soda, swiping cards, giving people change, and that's the game that's like leading the charts right now. That's the game that, like, you know, streamers with millions of followers, they have people all across the world watching them. And instead of playing games, you would think it would be the other way around, where it's like, it's the game that does cost like $20 or less. That's the bad game. And then the game that costs like $70, like, that's going to be the best game in the world. It is the complete opposite. It's like, shout out to the indie developers that care. Candy and bleach? Why? But yeah, I think what I need to do is just, honestly, I'm gonna go through my Xbox, I'm gonna go through my PlayStation, I'm going through all different games, getting rid of them, deleting them, selling them. I don't care what I gotta do, but nah, it's like this just, you know, getting mad at games. I'm like, that stuff, it has to stop. I can't be, you know, be sitting around playing these games, and it's like, I'm trying to have full-length streams of where I'm playing the game and having fun, where I can actually sit down and play a game for hours. What's up, Silver? I'm like, I ain't fooling with these games no more. Doing good, though. How about yourself? Just ranting about video games as usual. I don't even put dishwasher tablets over there. That's like, man, for one, they would usually be over here. You looking in the wrong area. Bro, I have not been pressing that decimal. One of these days, I'm gonna charge somebody $357. They're gonna be looking at me all like, bro, that food don't cost that much. Doing well. That's good. That's good. It's like, man, you could have got more than that. She always comes in like at night. She just, that's some weird stuff. Let me go ahead and call it with this stream so I can go through a little gaming spring cleaning and get rid of all these like dumb $60 games where it's like, oh, we put so much work into this game just for the game to be dumb anyways. And I ain't fooling with that crap no more. See who I can raid out to. Can't find nobody to raid. Alright, so anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the night stream, and